We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one down. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Now one missed. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. On the ground, De La Cruz slings to first, and Ramirez is set down. Will Benson, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Benson, in his third season, hitting third in the lineup, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and it's a 1. Bottom of the first, and here is Elly De La Cruz, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And another ball. Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. The tag, out. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Perry, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Tatis makes the play, and there's two down.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Chipper Jones stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And that is downstairs. And that's ball two. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside part of the plate. Got Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at Lone Depot Park, the second inning set to go. At the plate, Pete Alonso. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. This is Corbin Carroll. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Foul ball.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Adam Dunn. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Rafael Devers up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Misses again, 5 in a row. Squirts away a little bit. Dunn gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire bat.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Strike 1. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a slider misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. And a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Witt for 1. He's out. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Cole back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Ground ball right side. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out. And now, Mike Piazza.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
One strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air, center field. Carter under it. And that is that. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Ball one there.
That's inside.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a check swing on 3-1. Appeal to third. No swing.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Salvador Perez in the box, lays off for ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Witt to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes outside. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And now Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Done. Takes it himself, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's the left fielder, Will Benson. That one ripped right center field. Ranging back. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1.
Alonso.
First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Fought off foul. 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano.
Soriano.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Corrals it. 1 down. Chipper Jones now at the plate.
Baseman.
Struck out
Chipper.
looking at his first at bat.
Jones.
Slider right there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye right there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
And a batter now, Adam Dunn. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome.
Now
It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Devers now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one missing low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Gone! That's a home run. Here comes Aaron Judge. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Judge started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Up the middle, loves it on the dive, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Just missed. Next pitch is inside. 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Tatis makes the grab. 2 down. Ian Happ up to hit. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Waste no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Nope.
Just missed. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.